about your book, Green Murder, and the fact that you argue that a lot of these green technologies, such as mining, cobalt and lithium, etc., lithium, that they're actually killing people. Explain briefly, A, why people should read your book, and B, the deadly side of environmental politics.
Well, you should read it because it's a bestseller. It came out in mid-December, and in 2021, it was a bestseller, yet it only had 2 weeks of selling. I was up in Brisbane. I signed 6.5 tons of this book. I don't measure books in numbers. I measure them in tonnage. And so it's a wonderful conversation piece. And in certain circles that I don't mix in, you'll be banned from dinner parties. To make those dreadful turbines, you need to have extremely toxic chemicals. They have a very short period of life. These get dumped and leach out toxic chemicals into the soils. The same with these solar panels that you're showing. They get abandoned after a couple of years of use. They get dumped, they leach out and produce toxins everywhere. Now, both those commodities are manufactured by Chinese. Both of those are probably manufactured by slave labour. So if you're a great supporter of wind and solar, you have to also be a supporter of slave labour. If you're a great supporter of electric cars, now ask a few simple questions. Where does the electricity come from? Where do the metals for these cars come from? And the cobalt is mined by child slave labour in the Congo. Black children are dying underground and dying of respiratory diseases because they are providing you with the commodities, such as you can strut around and feel that you are morally superior by driving an EV. And by the Greens stopping India and Africa using cheap, reliable coal-fired electricity and having millions of people burning twigs, burning dung, burning leaves inside a hut, that is killing women, that is killing children. The green policies end up killing people, they end up polluting the planet, they end up killing wildlife like the bird and bat chomping wind turbines, and they end up putting toxins into the environment which we cannot remove. So if you want to be green, then you have to live with the fact that you are murdering wildlife, murdering economies, and murdering young children in African or Indian villages or working in the cobalt mines, and you are murdering older people living in, say, Germany or England, where they have the choice. Do I have a hot shower? Do I heat the apartment or house? Or do I have a hot meal? That is the end result of green policies. That's what this book is about, how the Greens murder due to their policies.
Ian Plimer, always so great to speak to you, because you never mince your words and you never tell it. No one's in any doubt exactly where your values and commitments lie. Terrific stuff. Ian Plimer, thanks so much for coming on Inside the News this evening.